Rania's house was filled with warm sunshine and the soft sound of birds outside. Their mother had something special planned for today's sensorial lesson. On a low shelf sat a wooden tray filled with colorful geometric shapes, triangles, quadrilaterals, and polygons in red, blue, green, and yellow. Hamdan, curious as always, was the first to ask, "Mama, what are we learning today?" "Today," Mom said with a smile, "we're going to explore something magical called tessellations." "Tessellations?" Rania repeated, tilting her head. "Yes," Mom nodded. "Tessellations are patterns made by shapes that fit together perfectly with no gaps or overlaps, like puzzle pieces that go on and on." She gently carried the tray to the floor mat, inviting the children to sit beside her. Picking up a handful of blue triangles, she began arranging them carefully in a row, pointing out how each side matched exactly with the next. "Watch how these triangles make a straight line and then a full pattern," she said as she added another row. "See? No spaces between them." Hamdan leaned forward. "Can I try with the red triangles?" "Of course," Mom smiled. He started his own row of red triangles, slowly discovering how to rotate them to fit. Meanwhile, Rania picked up a handful of green quadrilaterals and tried to build a pattern beside her brothers. Mom watched patiently, offering gentle guidance. "Try turning it this way, Rania. See how the corners touch perfectly now?" As the children worked, Mom continued, "Once you understand how one shape tessellates, you can explore with two or more together." She placed a triangle next to a quadrilateral. "Let's mix them and see what happens." Hamdan's eyes lit up. "It looks like a castle wall," Rania giggled. "And this one looks like fish scales." With new excitement, they began creating patterns of their own. Rania used yellow polygons and red triangles, making a honeycomb-like design, while Hamdan combined squares and triangles into a starburst. Mom stepped back, letting them explore freely. Her goal wasn't to make perfect patterns, but to let them discover. As they moved pieces, they learned through touch, sight, and play how shapes work together. After a while, Hamdan asked, "Mama, do these patterns go on forever?" "In a way, yes," Mom replied. "That's the beauty of tessellations. If you keep repeating the pattern, it can go on and on, just like in nature, like honeycombs or tiles on a floor." By the end of the session, the mat was covered in beautiful, colorful tessellations. Mom took a picture, proud not just of the designs, but of the learning that had taken place. Today, Hamdan and Rania didn't just learn about shapes. They discovered how patterns could be found in art, nature, and everyday life, all starting with a few wooden pieces and a mother's gentle guidance.